Take a look at what's left of the Scott's residence. A lot of what is left behind is soiled belongings. But you know something? They tell me what made it out of the fire is totally invaluable to them. So here's the deal. Supervisor Fisher says the Hinds County Sheriff's Department operates on a budget of $21 million. That goes to support all of their functions. Their point is that they're housing the majority of Jackson inmates. Well, Jackson should pay up or get their own jail. You don't sell these?
No, I don't sell that one before, you know. It's 10, yeah, $4.99. Yeah.
It's $4.99. I paid $10.69. They said that they were in their hotel rooms when their fire alarm went off, and they had to rush everybody out to evacuate. And right now, they're not quite sure if they're going to go back into the hotels or if they're going to try to find another hotel in the area to stay the night. Hey, Aaron, today is decision day for those voting. There's the all-important Republican presidential primary, and here at home, there's the congressional and senatorial races. She is alive and kicking tonight, guys. You know, the good news in all of this, that no one was seriously injured. There was no major accidents to report. But, you know, we here in the media, we preach prevention. So if you don't have to be out here on these slick, wet roads, don't. Reporting live tonight in Jackson, Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12.
All right, Eric, thanks for that report.
All right, so parents, the message from JPD tonight, it does not matter if it's 1 minute or 1 second. Take your keys, take your kids, take everything of value outside of the vehicle before you leave it. We're live tonight in Jackson. Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12.
All right, Eric, good advice.
You're just taking it one day at a time.
Just one day at a time, the Scott family is reminiscing on the good days and precious times they spent in this apartment they called home for almost 2 years.
My youngest son, he got up and he looked out the window. He was like, Mom, the people apartment is on fire behind us.
Patricia Scott tells me she and her 3 sons were inside when they almost got burned out.
Well, maybe a few little things we was able to salvage, maybe his TV and clothes and games and stuff like that. But other than that, everything else is just, it's damaged, it's gone.
Take a look at what's left of the Scott's residence. A lot of what is left behind is soiled belongings. But you know something? They tell me what made it out of the fire is totally invaluable to them. And that is each other. In the midst of picking up the rest of the soggy pieces, the Scott family finds comfort in knowing that they're all present to do the work.
Material things we can replace, but you know, you can't replace a person, so.
So with that creed in mind, the Scott family's future is hopeful as they rebuild their lives one day at a time. In Jackson, Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12. For the past 16 years, Gloria Bailey has been following a trail of history that periodically turns up around her home, and her latest finding is the biggest so far.
I believe somebody is buried here because it's a part of the Champion Hill battleground.
Bailey's home sits near where the Battle of Champion Hill was fought in the 1800s, one of the biggest battles of the Civil War.
Whoa!
That's what I said, whoa.
Sarah Roberts' wife of, oh yes, 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 yes. This is part of the Roberts family that was a very wealthy planter family here at one time.
Our camera was rolling as historian Sid Champion saw the stone himself. He says in 1897, a yellow fever epidemic wiped out the Roberts family and a lot of others who lived in the area.
When they became infected there, like Edwards, were quarantined. People could come in, but no one could go out.
And he says the Roberts family spanned several generations. Most of the original members are buried just up the road from Bailey's house. The second burial spot was unknown until now. So much for Bailey's veggie garden. She says she won't disturb their resting places.
It's just a body that the spirit is already gone.
And exactly why Sarah Roberts was buried here is among many questions in this mystery of history. And the folks who know the answers for sure are stone cold in silence. Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12.
You know, this city, we have prohibitions on a lot of different things, and those prohibitions don't have contingencies.
Some are skeptical about Councilman Tony Yarber's push to ban selling these pipes. Critics say making them illegal assumes that whoever buys the pipes will use them for drugs.
Actually, it's not an assumption. It's actually a really safe hypothesis, because if it's in a store, if it says for sale, someone's going to buy it.
Yarber says the pipes are easily found at stores in the city. That's true. I found one on my second stop and had no trouble buying it. Now, the station attendant did ask to see my ID, but that was for credit card verification. Do young kids come in and buy these, do you know?
No, I don't sell before.
You don't sell these?
No, I don't sell that one before, you know. It's 10, yeah, $4.99, yeah.
It's $4.99. I paid $10.69. Jackson police say there's nothing illegal about having a pipe unless there's evidence I was using it to smoke drugs.
No, usually you need more probable cause. For instance, in the case of a traffic stop, if an officer approached a vehicle, maybe smelled an odor that's consistent with an illegal drug, and found an item like this in close proximity.
As for the ban on sales, Assistant Chief Lee Vance says most drug addicts don't buy pipes, they make their own. But Yarber says if his proposed ban is passed, it gives them one less option. In Jackson, Eric Walker, WJTV News Channel 12.